Hamilton, Texas is a rural city in between Lampasas and Stephenville, and it's the county seat for Hamilton County. The community is comprised mostly of Republican and conservative white population, and it has some Hispanic population as well. The school population, which can be closely translated over to the community population, has an economically disadvantaged percent of 48%, with an at-risk percentage of 39.8. The classroom is positioned pretty much like all other classrooms I've visited. The students are lined up in rows facing the front. There's multiple posters hanging around the room showing different skills that they have acquired, and it has an agenda up front so the students know what they're going to be doing throughout the day. In the beginning, me and my tutor were asked to read together, and I was informed that his reading capabilities were very lacking, but as we went along, I found that he understands what he's reading. He just can't always comprehend the words. But as we went along, his comprehension of what he was reading and his reading ability overall with the more complex words was continually improved upon, and I believe we made very good gains in that area. The student background of the classroom was quite shocking. About half the students had some form of disability or diagnosis that could interfere with their learning potential. More specifically, my student had ADD, he was dyslexic, and my teacher felt that he was low on the spectrum for special needs, and this interfered with multiple avenues of his learning. So as we went along, I really tried to focus on his ability to comprehend what he's reading, and I would go about asking him questions about what he read, and as we went along, his ability to answer my questions correctly improved. My tutor has a very limited reading skills. Past experiences have continually held him behind in regards of reading, and this is what we worked on every week. His weaknesses in an area really caused him to struggle in all other aspects of school because he had trouble reading and understanding what he read. So whenever I was with him, I asked him throughout the whole time if he understood what he was reading, and I would ask him to explain what he was reading. And throughout the semester, we made very good gains in his reading skills. I was told by the teacher multiple times that she's very impressed with the gains and leaps and bounds that he's had in his reading levels throughout the semester due to our one-on-one assistance together. And really, with him and the way he learns, repetition, I believe, is the best route to go, because the more questions you ask, the more closely related questions, like asking the same type of question multiple times over and over, I believe that helped him learn more than if he changed up his routine every week. Me and my mentor teacher, we both tried to engage for my student and then the student as a whole, make sure that they were all involved in the classroom. Finally, in regards to comprehension, me and the teacher would always ask the students questions to make sure they understood what they were learning and what they were being asked, and we would go around and ask the students one-on-one whether they comprehended the lesson, as well as when the teacher would give them out assignments to see whether they comprehended the lesson or not.